Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Hilda. Three exercises. This is how I suggest we start with. Three simple exercises to begin the journey of posture improvement a little bit every day, because a little every day adds up. There are postural exercises that we can do. First, to release our upper body, and secondly, to strengthen it. So the important thing to note is that our posture works according to how the body conforms to our movement pattern that's been accumulated over time, be it the months or the years. So to improve it, we do need a fair amount of time. It will definitely work if we work towards it by doing something to give our body new muscle memory, specifically a little bit every day. Then our body will remember this as the way to be, the new way to be, and gradually it will conform to a good postural habit. To start, we will need a Thera Band. I have got two videos specifically on Thera Band. One is about what is a Thera Band, how do we use it. Another one is a simple exercise for shoulders and triceps using the Thera Band. I love the Thera Band because it's so light and easy to carry everywhere we go. When we travel, Thera Band is one of our best friends for exercises. It's actually very helpful because it's got certain tension to give us the feedback on how to mildly challenge our body. At the same time, it also gives us the traction to lengthen our muscles. So in other words, the Thera Band helps us to contract and release the muscle at the same time, which is exactly what we need to have healthy functioning muscles. The first postural exercise, we're going to be working on our upper back. Specifically, the trapezius will be involved here. So I'm going to turn around to show you so that it's clearer. You're going to bring out your Thera Band and put it across the upper back. If you have a medium intensity Thera Band, do try to bring it a little bit closer in. So you can see like the flap that is dangling here is quite long. That's about right. If you have a medium intensity. If you have a light intensity, I suggest you bring it even further in to give yourself a little bit more tension. Of course, if you have a heavy Thera Band, you can actually make it longer so that it's not too challenging. But we do want a fair amount of release and lengthening. Bring your Thera Band slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Put it across the upper back. So this is how it looks like. Hold it, and from here you are going to straighten your arms out for as much as you can. Adjust the intensity of the Thera Band as it fits you. Now from here you can do 8 to 10 times in a row, paying attention to the strength of the Thera Band and how your upper back feels according to it. You do want to straighten your arms as much as possible. You will feel both sides of your upper back stretching both in the left and the right direction. Okay, just do a couple more times here. And we release. How is this exercise that we just did helpful to our posture? Well, it's really quite simple because in bad posture, we often have a slightly slouched forward position. Now, in having our band to our upper back, it actually makes us stand upright. And as we pull the band, the muscles here will begin to roll back. I suggest you can continue to do this for 3 to 4 reps. Assuming we have done that, let's move on to the next exercise. Let's have more fun with the exercises. Now stretch out both arms. Make sure they're as straight as possible to be equally long, and you're just going to side bend from one side to another, but keeping your torso fairly upright and both arms extended out. Keep a slight tension in the band by continuously pulling it. Now just make sure that your body is not rotated as you do this. You are on a frontal plane, which means you can imagine your upper body rubbing against a wall as you do this. So imagine your body is not just facing wall, but kind of like stuck to a wall as you do this. That means you cannot rotate. You can only go side to side on a frontal plane. Now, keep doing this and feel your upper back extending. If you like, you can increase the bend a little bit. When you're at this angle, stretch out the band a little bit more and feel your chest opening a little bit more. Come back up and the other side. As much as possible, make sure both arms are equally extended. Just make sure that not one is dropping lower than the other. You might feel a pull on the side that is bending longer, and in this case is my right side at the moment. We want to feel the pull on the side that is bending longer. And now it's my left side, and I'm going to increase the bend on the left side. Look. And come back and increase now the bend on my right side. Again, one more time each side. And come back. Put your band down for a minute and feel where your body is, how you feel across the upper back, your arms, your shoulders. You can have fun with this by imagining, you know how kids like to imagine they are flying an aeroplane? It's just that, but you've got the tension of the band to give you the awareness of keeping your arms straight as well as the traction across it. In the next exercise, we're going to be holding the band in front of us, and look, I'm clenching my fist softly and point it down. From here, I will move the fist out a little bit so that the band is only slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Now, you're going to start to pull the band, keeping the tension there. You might feel the back of your shoulders activated, and you want it that way. Stay activated. You're not going to loosen up the band. Keeping your pelvis fairly still, we're going to gently rotate the torso to the right side. Now watch that my chest and my shoulders stay in between the arms. I am not going out of range, okay? It is a movement with small range of motion. The purpose here is to rotate our upper back so that we get more mobility in our rib cage area. And with that increased mobility and space in the joints there over time, it will free up the tightness in our upper back that will gradually release the slightly slouched posture because it is no longer being pulled to the front. It has space to roll back and move to the sides when we walk and do other activities in life every day. Now when you move to the right, make sure your left hip or pelvis is gently pulled back. You can imagine an arm, a hand there pulling your left pelvis back. Bring your arms to the center and move your torso to the left, and same thing. Imagine there's a hand there, gently pulling the right pelvis back. Keeping both arms in the same position, make sure they don't go higher and lower. Let's do one more time each side. And look, you may realize that you're not turning that much, probably just 45 degrees from the center here. It's okay, because that range of motion is enough to begin to help us mobilize our rib cage. You can do this for as many times as you like, but to start with, you might just do 8 to 10 times each rep. Bring your arms down, take a break, let the shoulders rest, especially the back of our shoulders. We might feel sore, and we can continue again. If you haven't already got a Thera Band, I strongly suggest you get one. Some might suggest that you can replace it with a towel, but for me, not really. The towel doesn't have the tension, so a towel doesn't have the same function as the Thera Band. They're really affordable, these bands. They're really, long lasting. For me, it can last up to 1 year, and it's really worth it. That is all I have for this time. 3 Thera Band exercises for posture improvement every day. If you like this video, this content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment in the section below, because I love to hear from you, your feedback, how you feel, what you like to share. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for your participation. I hope to see you again in the next video for more posture exercises with the Thera Band, and gradually we will have more using other props, including the wall and the floor. Thank you again, and take care. Have a lovely day.